welcome. This is Adi Guluguri, and I'm inviting you all for Adi's Kitchen. You might have watched quite a lot of my videos, and as today is my birthday, and quite a lot of people are requesting that how I look like, where I'm actually coming from, and where I'm living in, etc. So today I've decided to just give a quick introduction about myself. And myself, as I said, Adi Guluguri. I'm actually from India. I'm living in Den Haag, Netherlands, in Europe for last 10 years, and I'm working in a IT company, a multinational company, and actually by profession I'm a software professional, but cooking is really my passion, and I'm really thanking you all for support so far, that the comments and the videos that you are liking and etc. Thank you very much for that, and I hope you keep continuing with the support. And today I'm going to prepare chicken pulao preparation, and you're gonna see that, and you're gonna try it and give me the comments how it look like. Thank you very much. Let us look into the ingredients we require for the chicken pulao. So first thing, I've taken here around 1 kilo of chicken with bone and without skin. These are actually medium sized pieces. I've just marinated with few spices. I'm going to tell you about that. For about 2 hours I've been marinating. Actually you don't need to, but if you marinate it'll be even more juicy. So I have added a pinch of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and then some salt, approximately I guess 1 tablespoon, and 1.5 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. And this has been mixed with 4 or 5 tablespoons of oil, and it has been marinated, and nothing else has been added, just simply those ingredients for the marination. Then I've got here 2 medium sized onions, they are sliced, and then I've got around 4 to 5 green chilies chopped, and I've got half a bunch of coriander, so I have nicely chopped it. I'm going to use ghee. Then I've got here around 700 grams of basmati rice, and this basmati rice is Dawat extra long, and that's very delicious. Then there's few spices. So the spices, so black cumin around 1 teaspoon, mace and some cinnamon sticks, and 4 black cardamom, around 7 to 8 green cardamom, and then 3 to 4 bay leaves, 3 to 4 star anise, around 7 to 8 cloves, and I'm also using some cashew nut, and cashew nuts taste excellent in pulaus. So place a vessel on the stove, and I'm adding almost quite some amount of ghee in it. Ghee is so essential in pulaus preparation, you cannot really skip it. You can actually use oil as well, but I would prefer ghee in this. The ghee is hot enough. I'm just adding all the whole spices now, and be careful, you are not going to over fry these, otherwise they will totally burnt and the pulao will be disaster. So just for a hardly 30 seconds, once these spices start leaving the oils and the flavors, and that's when we are going to add the onions. So the spices are already fried, so I'm adding onions now, as well as the green chilies. For this pulao preparation, you don't have to really brown the onions. Hardly, I think, 30 to 40 seconds on a high flame. If you can fry these onions and green chilies, that should be enough. And if you might notice, I did not add the ginger and garlic paste into this because I've already added into the chicken marination. Keep the flame on low, So look at these onions are already nicely fried in oil. Now I am adding the marinated chicken. Mix it thoroughly. So after the chicken has been nicely mixed, I am also adding coriander. If you notice, I am also adding the stems. That has a lot of flavor actually. Mix this, cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I am going to add the water. The chicken is nicely getting cooked. I am also adding an optional ingredient. Actually, this is a coarse powder of the whole pulao spices. I have already told you the pulao spices about the cardamom and cloves and etc. So I have also coarsely powdered. I'm adding just 1 tablespoon, but this is up to totally you. If you want very mild, you can skip this, but if you want a little bit more intense pulao flavor, so you can also blend and add just 1 tablespoon of this pulao masala powder as well, and just mix this. It's already nice flavors are coming out of it. So first of all, I am adding water now. I will tell you the proportions that you need to add. So the water has been added. So as I told you, I've taken around 700 grams of basmati rice. So this is almost 5 cups of rice. So I have taken 1.5 times of water. So 5 cups of rice, I have taken 7.5 cups of water. That is the ratio you need to take it. And the basmati rice must be soaked at least for 40 minutes. So once this water is boiling, and that's when I'm going to add the basmati rice, and make sure you check the salt. Always make sure the salt is a little bit extra, so it should be saltier, so that the rice will also absorb the salt. Look at this, the water is boiling. So this is when I'm adding the basmati rice. To the boiling water, I have already transferred the rice. So I'm going to cook it on a high flame, and then I will make sure almost the water is evaporated. So I'll just leave about 10 to 15% of water, and that's when I will switch the flame to the low flame. For now, I'm just cooking on a very high flame. Almost the water has been evaporated. A little amount of water is still remaining. So you can also look at the rice grain. So this is very longer now. So I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil, just to make sure that the steam is not actually escaping from this vessel. This is actually a very good tip. So if we can cover with the aluminum foil, the whole flavors and the steam will resides in the vessel, and that's when the rice will be very much flavorful. So I'm going to cover this with a lid on, and then I'm going to cook it on a 45 minutes on very low flame. Make sure that the lid is tightly packed, and on 45 minutes on low flame, chicken pulao will be ready. Let's have a look afterwards. After cooking 45 minutes on low flame, the chicken pulao is ready, and it has been rested for 10 more minutes. Let us look into it. Look at the steam, quite a lot of steam. Look at this, if you really notice it, this has been very nicely cooked, and the grain, look at the grain. This is very nice, the long grain, and that's the reason why I have used long grain basmati rice in this. I'm 100% sure the meat is very much tender. Look at this. So the meat is literally coming out of the bone. So this way you can really make the chicken pulao preparation so nice. So try this recipe and you will definitely love this. And please provide your comments and let me know if you need any specific type of dishes that you want me to cook. I'm all ready to do that. And do not forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you very much for watching this video.